Introducing Shin in H.K.Y. H.K.Y.'s spirituality era leads the world. A story about the universe that even scientists will be surprised by. Materials that make up the universe. The materials that make up all things in the universe are elements. All elements were created in Peking. The universe is made up of 1,800 elements, and the Earth is made up of 118 elements. Elements are made up of hydrogen atoms, and completely different elements are created depending on the number of hydrogen atoms. Each star in the universe has a different type of element. When scientists looked into the composition ratio of substances in the universe, they discovered that the total mass of the universe, calculated through the gravitational effect, is much larger than the value observed through actual optical observation. This means that the universe is filled with invisible substances. Scientists who have not been able to identify the true nature of this substance call it dark matter. In fact, the ratio of dark matter and dark energy in the universe is over 90%, and dark energy accounts for 74% of that. If an atom is split further, it is made up of a nucleus and electrons. The electrons revolve around the nucleus. There is nothing between the nucleus and the electrons, and the shape of the electrons revolving around the nucleus is irregular. If there are 1 to 2 electrons revolving at this time, it is a conductor that can conduct electricity. On the other hand, if there are 8 electrons, it is an insulator that does not conduct electricity. A semiconductor is something that can conduct electricity or not, and it has 4 electrons. The nucleus is again divided into protons and neutrons. Protons and neutrons can also be split into particles called quarks through a particle accelerator. 3 quarks come together to form a proton and a neutron, respectively. Quarks are point particles with no internal structure and are the fundamental particles of the universe. In addition to quarks, there are also relatively light particles such as leptons and Higgs, and there are also particles that mediate interactions between them. In other words, the universe is composed of microscopic particles such as electrons, quarks, and Higgs, which are smaller than atoms. However, in addition to these particles, the universe's constituents include antimatter and supermatter, supercosmic spiritual energy.